Donnie.
Yeah?
Oh, I always forget you're standing right there.
Oh, well.
What are you doing?
Man, we got a lot. That's got a restriction on it. We got to put a double wide or a stick built house. So we're trying to figure out what to do. I know y'all are watching this other series, but we're trying to look at all of our options.
Yeah, we have more than one lot. You're watching us on our other videos that we're putting up where we're putting a mobile home on a lot and rebuilding it. But we've got a couple other lots that we're looking for mobile homes, and we have one that needs a double wide or a stick built. I will say, Donnie, I think they just brought this one in. Look at the grass under it.
Yep.
This sucker here, brand new right off the factory. I'll bet this thing ain't a month old.
I'm going to say 2 months old.
Look how square it looks. That's you know, folks, we don't work for these people. We're not trying to sell it to you. That's a pretty nice looking little mobile home. It doesn't have that long rectangle mobile home look, you know. Since it's a little shorter, it just looks a little nicer. I like it. What do you think, Donnie? Am I full of it?
Indiana.
Elkhart, Indiana. That's where the plastic came from, at least. So this end here, we can't tell much about. Doesn't look like there's any windows in it. And then here's the back. Yeah, the wind is crazy today, so you'll have to forgive us if you can't hear our rambling. You're probably not here for the banter anyway. Or maybe you are. Look, Donnie,
That's the only reason they're here.
there's the PEX faucet thing.
Yep, that's a big old long one. The damn thing about that long one's got a pick.
That's that one that Dennis brought us.
Self-draining. Well, that ain't it, 'cause we still got Dennis
No, I mean the type.
pipe.
Well, the wind feels good though. It's November, people, and it's not cold.
I got one for you.
All right. What one you got for me?
We're saying this house is tight, right?
Yep.
Meaning that there ain't a lot of airflow. Watch that.
Yep.
Got to be air getting through there somewhere.
It might be the wind just blowing up in the outside and it's doing a weird little thing where it sucks it this way and that away. We'll tell when we go inside. We're going inside, folks. Front door standing wide open on it.
We're going inside.
I don't know why they left the door standing open.
For us.
I don't like that. They ought to close the doors. Whoever was last in there, you ought to shut the door behind you. That's all I think.
I got bugs flying in my eyes.
Do you? I don't know that this is a Clayton.
I think it is.
You think it's a Clayton?
I think it is.
We'll see.
I don't know that though. People ought to clean up the trash too.
Well, those are shingle wrappers, so I think this place did that.
That's a Burger King wrapper.
Now, that's for shingles.
I'm saying Burger King.
There's literally crap falling off the house right now, Donnie. I think that the place that owns us did that. Don't tell me. Now, people, we can't tell you where we're at, but we are right across the street from the Darlington Motor Speedway. Now, since nobody knows where the Darlington Motor Speedway is for NASCAR, they have no way of knowing, Donnie.
That's in Texas.
Yeah, it could be in Texas or something. I'm not going to like openly lie to. I mean, I don't know where it is really. It could be in Texas.
Could be anywhere.
There goes a guy with the South Carolina light. Damn it, they're going to figure this out. Okay, so
The frame was made 10/16/25.
and today is 11/17. So people, they didn't even make the damn frame till a month ago. But how many days are in October? 31. Yes, it's been 32 days. All right, well, that blows our whole thing. Still, I mean, I think it's safe to say that it was made less than a month ago because they couldn't have been finished when the frame was made.
I said 2 months ago, so I was right, you was wrong. Go ahead and admit it.
Yep, Donnie was right, I was wrong.
Yep.
Until we get inside and see that damn date. I don't know, whatever. It's got the nice brown vinyl siding on it. And I gotta say, I don't know what is it, Donnie? Why does it look better? Can you figure it out? That's a better looking mobile home than they usually are.
I don't know.
I guess just because it's not as long, it just looks better. It's more of a square, you know? What? What's up with that?
Instead of a damn board.
Oh yeah, a lot of times they will screw a board right there to make it where the vinyl siding doesn't fly off, but on this one they just put a strap. Much smarter. That's a good looking little mobile home. I mean, I know it's just a standard one, but it's got the peaked roof there, and Donnie's modeling the front steps for it's got the peaked roof there, and it's a good looking mobile home. But look how straight he's giving you the back shot. Brown chicken, brown cow. Look how straight the vinyl even is. It's pretty nice. I just think they did a good job on this one. This might have been built on a Wednesday, Donnie.
Wednesday, yep.
It wasn't a Monday.
Anybody home?
And I don't think it was a Friday. If you want one, don't you want one built on a Wednesday?
Yep.
It's so windy, we're trying to make sure the door's shut so that we don't break any of their stuff. All right, well, I see one thing already that was a little different. You know, we've seen these before, Donnie, where they trim the windows out like that. But on some of the other ones, they're not doing it like that now. What are they? There must be something different. It's a little different than I remember.
I think the windows is deeper casing on the other ones.
Yeah, maybe the casing's deeper on the other ones, so they don't need to trim it out.
You don't see a telephone connector too often.
Yeah, a whole telephone connector's still in there. About useless.
Let's go this way.
Maybe that's
probably
Ethernet.
coax. I'm not coax.
One of them. All right. So let's decide, is this one built really well, comparatively? I don't really see any flaws in the living room. Little minor stuff, but nothing major. By the way, this is one of the ones with the big tall ceilings. Pretty cool. And it looks pretty good outside, and the vinyl looked good outside. And we didn't see any holes or anything in the siding.
Yeah. Seems to be pretty good.
Yeah. So this is going to be a 14 wide on each side. So this room is like 14 by 12 or something like that. I kind of like have we seen this texture before, Donnie?
Is this the one that you actually, no. There's one that you can actually feel the texture.
Yeah, it's not texture. It's like a printed texture on this one. But have we seen that exact pattern before?
I don't know.
It might be a new pattern. I like it. All right, you see any major flaws?
I don't see no.
Looks pretty good. It looks like it got here in one piece. From outside, it just looked blocked up nice, and it looked nice to me.
Good.
So this is completely different. I've never seen one like this.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that?
They just keep switching them on us.
One of the most fascinating things about all this, I saw somebody leave a comment about this the other day, that since they were a kid, they were fascinated with mobile homes because they thought it was so crazy how they could take basically a square or a rectangle and just change all the rooms around constantly. If you think about like whenever you build a stick-built house, most of your modern ones, they're not just square. They've got bump outs and stuff everywhere. So it gives architects more room to play around. But in these, you're stuck with a rectangle, you know? And I feel the same way. That's one of the things I like about it. I just think it's so neat how they move stuff around and use up all the space. So you walk in, and behind the door is the garden tub, as we call it. Donnie, we're going to need some light, probably.
Gonna need some light.
And then you got the toilet.
Toilet.
And then you've got the shower. Now, we have seen where they've got the tub and the shower. Look at they got a pattern on the freaking backsplash. Wow, I love crap like that because it's so freaking, not bougie. What's the other word for it? It's like, it's trailer stuff, you know? I mean, it's like, I don't know the word. It's not an insult. It's like, it's cool. You know what I mean? Freaking battery died. It's just, I just like how they're doing something fancy, but it's just so simple that it's just stupid pieces of plastic, right? Mm-hmm. I love that. So I like whenever we look at the 80s and 90s model homes where they've got some Like the Graceland windows I'm always talking about. How they just put some random thing in there to make it fancier. I think that's cool.
I ain't never seen the.
Yeah, this is what I was going to say. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but it's got the rolled edge. You don't see that too much. Usually they do this crappy edge like this, where it's a
sharp edge.
Just a sharp edge. And what happens is that all just gets wet and starts swelling and stuff. So the rolled edge keeps it from doing that. But you still got the problem here. But it's the plastic one piece. What do you call it? Sink fixture. Is this a crack? Nope, that's glue, people. Does not count as a flaw. This home is flawless.
So far.
All right, so what we have here, I imagine, is the walk-in closet. Oh, it's the whole way too, Donnie. It's a 14 foot by about 3.5 feet, I would guess.
And it's got a door.
And a door on it. Yep. So again, this might be a flawless design, Donnie. You like that flashlight in your face?
Uh-huh.
This might be a flawless design, people. They put it in the bathroom, but it has a door on it. So a lot of people have been complaining that with it in the bathroom, you get moisture all over the clothes. All right, moving right along.
You just have to take a hot, steamy shower so you steam.
Yeah, you're just pressing your clothes. What's the problem? I don't see the problem. That's not a flaw. That comes off. All right, so we have made it into the kitchen. Frigidaire is the brand, in case you were wondering. Same rolled edge on the counters. Makes the water fall off really easy. It's kind of got the cheaper doors. You can see that they're thin. It's what they do on some of these is they use that same thickness as the middle, but then the edges, they build a frame that's a little wider. They have a little felt pad on them. That's pretty cool. This is the same setup we see all the time, Donnie. Oh, you know what?
It's not.
This is not a Clayton.
I don't think it is.
You like that light? We still got the flashlight on, people. It'll be all right. So the hot water tank is behind here, and on the Claytons, it's always accessible because they have that heat pump thing on it, right? But for whatever reason, on these other brands, it's not. It does say Clayton Home Building Group, though. Yeah, there it is. All right, so it's the ream, but it's not the heat pump, Donnie. Get you a gander. Go get you a gander at it.
I seen it.
Folks, we play up the language a little bit, you know, just so you think we're more hillbilly than we actually are. We were born in Charleston, West Virginia, though. And let me tell you, it don't get more hillbilly than that.
And nothing bad about that.
Yeah, we love it. Proud of it. I went to Carowinds yesterday, Donnie. Did you see that video I put up?
Yep, I seen it.
It's Oktoberfest at Carowinds. They had a brass band playing Take Me Home Country Roads. Like, you know, a German band. It was so great. They were a little off key.
A little.
But it's great. I liked it. That's the state song of West Virginia, if you didn't know. So anyway, Clayton Home Building Group. So I guess it's a Cavco and Clayton builds it for them. Is that how that works? I don't know. Oh, let's show them this. This is the little chintzy door. They make these, this is metal. And in some of them, if you could find a real cheapo, they don't have this panel on the back. It'll just be the metal frame of the door, because that's enough to put the little knob on. And then the next step up is it puts this back on it. And then the next step up is they add a board on top of that back, the piece of drywall to make it heavier. And then the next step up is they have a pretty nice one. It's the oak. It's a 28 by 56 oak. I gotta tell you, this is a damn good little house, in my opinion, for what it is.
I think this is gonna be a cheaper.
Yeah, I think this isn't gonna be real expensive. One of the things I like is the ceiling is raised a little bit. You got room. Donnie's 6 feet. That ceiling is 8 feet, you know, maybe a little more.
6.
Yeah, so it's pretty good ceiling, like in a normal house you would expect. And then I like this, even though it's probably cheaper to do it that way.
Probably.
I just like that instead of the seamed edge that's going to rot.
It does have a shut-off valve for the dishwasher.
So that's Frigidaire. Is that a Frigidaire stove? It's not labeled.
It's usually labeled right behind the handle where the cardboard is.
Nothing. I don't know. Whatever. I guess it doesn't matter.
Refrigerator, dishwasher.
October 28th. Today is November 16th. This damn thing's 19 days old, people. 19 days old. CMH Manufacturing. It was built in beautiful Knoxville, Tennessee. One of the places that would give Charleston, West Virginia a run for being a hillbilly. Yeah, I like it. This is set up nice. Okay. Cabinet door side, little label for construction. I mean, even the inside's kind of finished more than they sometimes are. So I would say this is built a little better than the Cavcos usually are.
Yeah.
I mean, not the Cavcos, the Claytons usually are.
This one don't look bad. I mean, the Claytons, all the Claytons, they're trying to get E certified.
Yeah.
To save that little bit of money and get their rebates.
Yeah.
And this one, they're not trying to do that.
Yeah.
So it's a little nicer because they're not trying to foo-foo it up.
Yeah, yeah. It's just kind of solidly built, you know, like it just looks more, there's no BS going on. It is what it is, and it's just well made. This is a damn nice little house for what it is, I think. Again, we're not trying to sell it to you. We don't care if you buy it or not, and we have nothing to do with these people, but. So this is the dining room. Little minor stuff like the little baseboards away from the wall slightly, but you know, that probably happened going down the road. Here's the third room. It does have the staple thing. So on a lot of these, you will see these staples just right in the middle of the wall. It's kind of hid by the texture, but they do that because they're literally stapling it to the studs behind it. Would you call those studs, Donnie? I suppose they're a stud. But I don't see any like faulty manufacturing. I don't see where they like half-assed this one. And we do see that on a lot of the other ones where they do crap and you just go, what in the world? This is one thing we check. The ends of the rack, as silly as that is, a lot of times those are bent all to hell and you just go, what in the world would they do that for? This one's not like that though. So they don't have the text or the patterned drywall in the closet. It's just, you know, regular. Seems to have the same doorknobs that the regular Claytons do. I don't know if this is Clayton affiliated or what. Yeah, they make these freaking 2x3s out of pieces of other ones. They just stick them together. Look at that crap. It's engineered, I guess you would call that. I don't know. But how in the hell does that save anybody any money? You know?
It must be a machine doing all of it.
How in the world does it save you money to go through all the trouble to glue a 2x4 together, 2x3 together, when you could just, they're $3.
Must be automated.
It's crazy. Room 3, again, it's just little stuff like, look how damn straight that wall is. Look how square the room is. And if you come walk through with a couple of them, you'll see what I'm talking about. And everything, it's just interesting. I think it's pretty well built for a cheap little home. I suppose it's cheap. Maybe it's twice as much money.
It ain't really cheap.
Yeah, it's not. What's this thing going to cost, do you think?
You might get this one for.
Now we have nothing to do with it. We don't know, people, but we've called and asked before.
I would say this one's probably
$80,000, something like that. So it's not cheap. It shouldn't be that much, but compared to some of the other ones, it's cheap.
And it might be 60, you know, but hell, I would say probably 80.
Yeah, listen to this. That's plastic. It's one big piece of plastic, but that's how they've done them since the 80s. So if you don't have this, the next step up is it'll be porcelain or ceramic. You know, it's a little nicer. But if you think about it, that damn thing's going to last forever. It's just a big piece of plastic. I mean, you're not going to like beat a hole in it or anything.
The only problem you would have is when your daughter puts her curling iron.
Yeah, you might burn through it or something.
Melt it. That's where it's not sitting just perfectly level, I believe.
I think this is pretty nicely built, man. So here's here's the last bedroom. This is the last one that has the opportunity to be all screwed up.
I don't see it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, man. Pretty nice. These trim screws are so you can take this panel off and get to the back of the bathtub. But look at the trim around the windows. That's a little nicer than I've seen them in the other Claytons for whatever reason.
I think the workmanship of this one is better.
Yeah, I think the workmanship's better. So whatever brand this is, you just saw it in the other room. The oak seems to me like it's built a little better than the Claytons.
Yeah.
Just this minor little stuff. On the Claytons, and we like them too, but you'll see them where there's like just somebody did something. You go, what in the hell? We were just looking at one where there was a board where the drywall hits it, and the 2x4 is bowed at the bottom like an inch. Like why would they use that? You'd think they'd see that it's all screwed up, but I don't see anything like that in this one.
Workmanship. Somebody's taking pride in their work.
Yeah, you probably got a supervisor there who's training those guys and that's going around and checking things. And if he sees something he doesn't like, he says, nope, take that shit out.
Yep. All right, y'all. Give us a thumbs up for filming it. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. And like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And we'll catch you on the next one.
All right, folks, I'll show you a similar Clayton and you tell me what you think. We'll put it up here. See you on the next video.